We've got a very interesting hardware leak from Sony, and it looks like we've got some sources on this that sound like it could be pretty legitimate. And you know what? This does seem to make a lot of sense with what we've been hearing a lot lately. And I still feel like fans are going to be a little bit kind of indifferent when it comes to having another PlayStation or even an Xbox, if that were to be the case, come up. But this is so strange to see so much noise and so much smoke around this particular bit of information so soon. Like the PlayStation 5 literally just came out, and it's near impossible to actually get a hold of one. So when we look at these things and we go, hey, you know, just exactly what's going on here, I just find it to be very interesting that, you know, so far it does seem like Sony is pretty much on the ball with this stuff. And maybe the whole idea is to make the PlayStation so wanted that nobody can ever get it, right? So by the time people are able to finally get a PlayStation 5, you know, the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out. And then by the time people are, you know, finally able to track one of those down, you know, the PS6 is out or what have you. I think that this is a very bold strategy by Sony. But, I mean, they're winning the technical console war, and it seems like that's not going to stop anytime soon in terms of what they're doing from a standpoint that's more traditional than what Microsoft is doing. So, very interesting video. This is going to be a video that you don't want to miss. Trust me on that. Hey there, everyone. I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course, this is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice some changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like and possibly even consider subscribing if you haven't already yet done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means the world to me. I know how busy you all are, work, school, family, friends, gaming, but the fact that you stopped by means everything. Please leave us a like. It helps the channel to be seen. It helps the videos to be seen. You know, no doubt the PlayStation 5 is a great console. People might wonder, why do you even need a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? Obviously, the PlayStation 5 is having zero issues actually going out there and kind of beating the Xbox Series X, the more powerful console, in, you know, head-to-head gaming with face-offs and stuff like that. It's just doing a really fantastic job. Let's just be honest here. They've done some incredible things with it. The design of it has been nothing short of amazing, and we keep seeing things happen, and, you know, these games keep performing better. And I gotta tell you, it's just crazy to see how this continues to be a trend even a year plus into the new generation. But anyway, according to this, which I'm going to link this in the description, if you guys are new to the channel, know that any kind of rumors or leaks or news that I can actually get a source on, I put the description and down below. I'll put a link in there so you guys can go check it out yourself. Just know that there's no funny business or anything like that. So Import Records have now revealed that Sony Interactive Entertainment Europe has shipped a number of mysterious console prototypes to Norfolk, Virginia in North America. Previously, the company shipped multiple development kits from various parts of the globe to Oakland, California, which are presumably modified PlayStation 5 consoles that software creators can utilize. However, recent records also show that they have shipped 1,500 pounds worth of prototype units from its London headquarters to Virginia. The ledger for the shipments mentions an HS code, which is usually associated with video game products. There are a number of Sony services centers located in Virginia, although other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything significant in the area. There's no indication of what these prototype consoles could be, but there's a chance it might be the PSVR 2 development kits, or perhaps even an early version of an as yet unannounced PS5 Pro console. So a lot of people are talking about the possibility of a PlayStation 5 Pro console, and it's just one of the things that obviously we don't know of for sure happening right now, but we still get an idea that Sony probably wants to have something like that come out at some point. Like I said, with the way that the PlayStation 5 is selling, it just makes sense to kind of keep the hotness going. You know, by the time that closes down or starts to cool down in 2023, late 2023, something like that, you hit them with a refresh. And that's exactly what seems to be Sony's idea going forward. And, you know, we'll see how that kind of works out. I think that it could be a very smart thing to do, but these type of things also have a tendency to backfire a little bit, because obviously people have a hard time getting the console as it is, and to create another kind of run on the console. But very, very interesting to see how these things kind of happen, and how Sony is able to kind of continually push the boundaries with their consoles. Like, again, you might wonder, why would they even need a PlayStation 5 Pro? To be honest with you, I think it makes sense to have one down the line, just to keep people interested and keep people updated. Maybe you can do some even better things with the hardware by that time, because you guys got to remember, hardware gets cheaper as the time goes by, and I think that they can continue to add to it and just do some tremendous things with it. I personally am excited to see what can happen in the future with a PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever. Will I get one? I don't know. It really kind of depends on how things go over the next couple of years. Like, if they have the games that are going to take advantage of it, then I feel like it's worth it. For me personally, I think, like, right now at this particular time, it just really feels like we're good, right? Like, and I hate to be that way, but it does almost feel like we're good with what we have. And the reason why I say that is because obviously we're getting games that are still cross-gen at this particular time, and even later in this year. So all of this year, so 2022, you might as well just chalk it up to cross-gen. The Call of Duty that we're getting, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo 7. These are all cross-gen games, and even though they're going to look great and perform great on the PlayStation 5, who knows what we could have seen with the, had they been, only on the PlayStation 5. So that means 2023 might be when we start to see games take full advantage of the hardware, and that might be when we see a Pro. Like, so we rarely or really didn't even get a chance to see what the PS5 can do by itself, and that, I think, would be a little bit of an unfortunate situation. Like, I feel like people would want to be able to get the full use out of the platform, and that's something that I think that Sony can kind of do and work on as a company, to just get better overall. Like, I feel like people want to see they want to see great games, and they want to see these things take full advantage of, and that's something that obviously Sony can continue to work on, continue to get better at. Yes, they have the less powerful console right now, but at the same time, like, who cares? Like, it's not the same as it was back in the day, where you had a 720p Xbox game versus a 1080p PlayStation game, right? Like, yeah, some games will have a higher resolution on Xbox right now, but it's not some huge deal, because the picture quality is great on both, and it's such a minute difference. It's not like you're getting a blurry image on the PlayStation. So yeah, it's just so strange to me, the way that some of these things kind of happen, and the way that people kind of react to the news like this, So I do hope that it would be very interesting to see what Sony has cooked up. I know they probably, if I were them, I would get some kind of slim console out first, just to kind of have that to go out there with, because I feel like some people are waiting on a little more sleeker console. Even though I gotta say, I like the PS5 design. I think it's very sleek the way it is. It's just really, I know that people are weird in that way. They're like, waiting for something smaller to come about. So with that being said, I'm going to link this. You guys can check it out. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. If you do enjoy my content, consider liking or subscribing. Have a fantastic day. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Thanks for watching. Crap Gamer out.